Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to do a peer evaluation, peer presentation on the topic of courage to speak truth. Here, these are my teammates, Sai Amruta and Sonia, and I am Saujanya. Introduction. What is courage? Courage means is not about telling anything, but it is a courage. It is a strength to speak very loudly, and while we are speaking, courage means we are having a honest reason, and by speaking by speaking courageously uh, we get success very oftenly. And courage is to speak, and how courage means standing firm, why it is important, how it helps to solve a problem. The power of speaking truth is literally in this generation. We didn't know about that,
Yes.
but
Courage speaks truth means we stand before the people, we stand in front of people to talk loud. Loud means it's not about the voice, it's about truth or false. We can speak truth in low voice, but also courage mixed. It means we speak truth with courage. That's the topic. And also, courage is not the simple thing. It's not a dramatic. Courage means it's the life. If we can choose courage, then we can understand the problems. And also, if even a tough situation, we can just follow the rules and uh, follow the courage. If any person have courage mind, even he faces any situations and he tells the truth only, then his courage levels are very strong. Let us take an example. And my in my class there are two students. They are very silent and peaceful also. One day my teacher gave the assessment and assignment. She leaves the classroom and go out, and all students get copied the exam, but two students doesn't copied and genuinely they answered their exam. And after the ma'am came and asked all are how many completed their exams, all are tell that ma'am we completed the exam, but they told us ma'am we did not completed the exam. Then ma'am asked that why are you did not complete this exam. Then ma'am we don't know the answer, so we didn't complete. So the both students have so much courage. So they are allowed to answer, and also courage is high level in both students, so they can answer truth even in the tough situation. So courage is very important in our daily life. So if we follow the courage and we speak truth, then success will come definitely. So everyone please should follow the courage and speak truth even if you face any situation, good or bad. And my next friend will go on.
Yeah, saying truth is very difficult, and it is a tough task to sometimes. Sometimes it hurts our heart and it disturbs us. But when we follow the true golden rule in life, we will be successful in our goals and aims. We will achieve our aims. And what my teammate said that is really true. That I also observe a two persons like him. They are very now they are increasing their levels to reach their goals. And some saying truth is a very risk and very tough. Sometimes so many of them argues with us when we say any right thing, that we become a bad person in that in the society sometimes. But if we don't listen to those words and strongly stand on the truth, it will gives a respect, self confidence, and it will leads our life very happily.
So at last, courage means we can stand even a situation is going wrong. Then we speak truth. If we speak truth, then whatever may be a situation or a place, it can be run smoothly. I think that.
And the power of speaking truth is literally builds a good relationship between any persons. and truth, speaking truth can give you more confidence on it. And finally, we are going to end this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today we are here to do the activity group discussion. We are from team 2 and I am Akshaya E9 and she is Pavani E6 and she is Kirti E1 and she is Bhavyasri E8. Our topic is communication is a skill, not a gift. In my opinion, I feel communication is an expression of our soul. We express ourselves in the form of communication. It is a way of interacting with the person, and I always believe that it is not a birth gift. It is a skill which can be acquired through continuous practice.
Okay, what a wonderful point you have raised. In my opinion, yes, communication is not a birth from gift. We have to communicate with others. Communication plays an important role in our life. By practicing and interacting with others and analyzing our thoughts, our communication will be increased. Communication plays a major role in our daily life.
Yes, I agree with my friend's point. Communication is very important in everyone's life. By communicating each other, we can understand their feelings, opinions, and what they are saying about the content topic. We can discuss by using the communication. Without communicating with others, how can we understand what they are saying? And we have to understand by communicating each other, and we have to collaborate everyone to understand their problems, and by communicating only we can understand what they are saying. Yes, it is not a it is also an expression also.
Yes, you are exactly right. In my view, we should improve our communication by listening, speaking, and understanding the others' thoughts, and we should interact with others first to communicate with others, right? So, I think by interacting with others, we should improve our communication. What else?
Okay, you have told a wonderful point. Communication plays an important role. We have faced many challenges in life, whether we have go to a new place or whether we have attend an interview. They ask many questions. If we know how to talk with them by only the communication, if we don't know, we can't interact with others, and we can't understand what they are telling, and they can't understand what we are speaking.
Yes, you are exactly right that we saw in interviews, right? If we communicate, we will go to next step. If we did not communicate, we will stop right there, right? So it is the best thing. So we have to communicate everyone with everyone, and we practice that in our beginning step only.
Yes, I do things like that only, because if we went to a tourist place or anything, if we see some strangers, without communicating, how can understand their names and where are they coming from? By communicating only, we can understand, and if we get a problem, they will try to solve it. And what my friend Bhavya said is that if we face an interview, if we are very skillful person, without communication, how can we express our ideas and goals? So by
Exactly.
communicating, we can understand the problem, and we can try to communicate with the sir, and we may go to the next step, I think.
Yes.
My own brother, was also faced this problem in an interview in Hyderabad. when he have every skill related to that particular interview, but he failed to express himself. So at that point, when he told me this scenario, I felt that communication plays major role in our life, and it cannot instantly acquired by us. It can be acquired by us through various practices, like for example, in this English lab itself, in these 4 years, if we utilize the every session to communicate ourselves and to express ourselves and take the opportunity, then we can improve our communication skills.
And I think all these LSRW skills includes in the communication, because for listening and while we are speaking, we must know the communication. So by daily practice, we may communicate better way, I think. So all these LSRW skills are important and it plays a vital role in communication.
Exactly.
Yes, communication is a goal for us, right?
Yes, I think like that.
So we practice everyday communication.
So, in the statement where communication is a skill, not a gift, can be justified by our statements. You have told about daily practice sessions, and she told about the interviews, how do we face the interviews and importance of communication in the interviews, and she told about when we visit a new place, we have to express ourselves, right? If we do not communicate with them properly, then how do they understand what we want? So this is the summary of our discussion about communication is a skill, not a gift. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hello everyone. Today we are discussing about iPhones are more excellent. iPhones are used to for camera purpose and good quality of looking. iPhones are good storage for RAM and also
I think there are more options than iPhone in Android. When it compared to the cost of the iPhone, with with the basic amount of we can get many more options in Android.
iPhone written says is more than that Android phones. iPhone look like a rich and stylish.
Yes, Android phones are also used for the freedom and flexibility for the usages.
in iPhone compared to the Android phones, in camera quality also very good and video recording in good quality of video recording in iPhone. The security purpose is also very nice as compared to the Android phones.
Yes, Android phones also gives the better outputs to the cameras and video recordings.
I think Android are more user friendly than iPhones.
iPhones are more security purpose and iPhones are
In
used
iPhone,
to protect bugs and others.
When you take iPhone, it's very difficult to connect with others and everyone. In Android, it is very easy to connect and share the files and everything.
but in Android phones, well, more interacting with others, but compared to the iPhone, less interacting.
Yes, Android phone also has the many features like hardware settings, and flexibility, freedom to use, and etc.
iPhones are more efficient to use with less RAM speed and with less RAM speed.
Good quality.
In coming to gaming, editing, and performance wise, I think Android are the best gamers. I think so, more than iPhones.
No, it is not compared to the iPhone. Android is less quality in gaming and video quality also.
No. More than iPhones, there are some phones called Asus and Red Magics. The phones are most efficient than iPhones in coming to the performance and and gaming.
iPhones are right choose to cinematic graphic like photos and videos.
I think the newest mobiles of the Pixels, Google Pixels, are more efficient than iPhones.
Yes, of course, but as compared to the iPhone, less less ability of quality also.
Android phones are less consumption and giving more features to users of the users, and they give freedom and flexibility to users, etc.
iPhones are long-term updates and regular changes.
In Androids, there are regular change of features, and it's also very easy to adapt to the OS in Android.
In iPhone, the next purpose also it next update also it gives front of first only in new phones only.
Yes, now we are seeing that there are many features in the Android also.
Yes.
In Androids, there is many more options that are connecting to everyone more than iPhones.
Yes, of course. But in iPhone compared to the Android, iPhone is the one of less amount, but it is a good quality.
Yes, we will say that Androids are the better user for the
That type of
users.
cost efficient when it compared to cost efficient, Androids are the best sellers in the market.
As compared to the iPhone, in looking also, and iPhone is a good quality and good use of every people in all of the world.
Nowadays, there is a competition for the iPhones in Android also. They're passive. They are very efficient than iPhones in looks, performance, battery, and camera also.
In these generations, iPhones are mostly used by persons like he would he share videos and photos like that.
In more companies, iPhones are more users because of their safety purpose and their any information to share that person.
I think in Android, it is very user friendly for every type of person uh, to acknowledge and to adapt for the OS of the mobile, but better than the iPhones.
Yes, uh, we are discussed of this iPhone. iPhone is the most previous and new persons also there in iPhone to develop iPhone's purposes.
Yes, Androids are very important for the users. It is very flexible to use and freedom for the users.
This is your conclusion. This is our conclusion.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is K. Soumya. I am currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering at Learning Institute of Technology. Um, I love learning new things and learning new things, especially technology and science. My hobbies are reading books and solving puzzles, um, which I find more exciting, and um, which I'm learning new things. I believe that learning new things and constant learning makes our life more enthusiastic and excited. Um, I hope today I'm very grateful to share my things with you at all, and thank you so much.